Accountability and responsibility, two things a dope soul needs to stay in tune with. Ensure that you're holding yourself accountable for all that you say and do, and understand that you are responsible for all that you've said and all that you've done. Nobody's going to take care of it for you. Nobody's going to get up and get at it, get to it for you. You have to do that for self. No more waiting. No more sitting around thinking something's going to happen or fall out of the sky. Time to be productive. Time to put your best foot forward. Time to be who you are. No fear, no worries, no apologies. Someone accountable. Someone responsible. Someone dope. NEFB. In every situation that you need to do that in. Holding yourself accountable is not just looking for fault. It's not just looking for whose fault. Holding yourself accountable is knowing what it is that you're saying, knowing what it is that you're doing, and taking the necessary steps to move forward. Understanding everything that is going on within the situation that you're in. Learning. I had some movement. Learning what you need to from the situation and pushing yourself forward so you can progress past all the obstacles standing in your way. Oh, I ain't saying up. Excuse me. It's a little, it's a different vibe today. What are your responsibilities? Honestly, that's all up to you. You have to be deciding what you need to do each and every day to proceed and progress towards where you see yourself. So maybe you gotta write out a list of tasks, write out a list of things that you know you need to take care of. Sometimes people have good memories and can do all those things. Sometimes people have a team that holds them accountable for the things. I know I do. I have a team of people around me that make sure that I stay on top of the things that I need to. Because, spreading the message, doing this every day, it's a lot that comes with it. So you got to make sure that you are keeping your mind open, not dwelling within the emotions of the things going on around you. Keeping your mind open and making sure you're applying your thought, your logic to everything that's going on. If not, you'll get caught in that emotion, and then everything that you're doing will be driven by it. And then you will have no substance, no reason to what you're doing. All you do, you be mad, you be sad, you be whatever. And that's not how you want to move out here. Move with substance and reason. Make sure you're being logical with every step that you take. Like I said, what are your responsibilities? Those things are up to you. It's up to no one else but you to decide what it is that you need to be doing. And I don't mean like going to a job and them telling what it is that you got to do to get paid. I mean the responsibilities of your life. What is it that you need to do every day to ensure you're living a life that is productive, that is, you're leading a life of happiness. At the end of the day, we all want to be happy no matter what we're doing. I feel like a lot of us out there are leading lives where we're unhappy, or putting ourselves in situations where we're unhappy just to gain things that we think will get us to a sense of happiness later, when it's not. You need to be doing what you need to do every day to ensure that you got a smile on your face. Get up with the right energy. Get to it with the right energy. Make sure you're doing everything necessary to proceed and progress towards where you see yourself, where you see the people around you. If you don't feel like people around you are doing what they need to do, you be that catalyst. You be the thing. You be the energy to make them get up, get at it, get to it. If not, then we just gonna be sitting around looking at each other. Who's that gonna help? Iron sharpens iron. So if you're not being productive, you need to get up, get at it, get to it. Look to the people around you to instill that energy within you. That's why you need genuine folks around you, genuine people that see you and see the things that you need to do, see who you are, and they are actually willing to sit with you, listen to you, actually be there to help push you forward. It's not all about self. It's about self within you. If you can't understand yourself, you're not gonna understand the people around you. So where can you take accountability in your life? Everywhere. It's your life. Nobody else is going to take accountability for situations for you. Yeah, it may appear that way in situations, but know that there's always a gain for someone else if they're willing to do something for you. They're getting something from it. And it's not always monetary. It's not always tangible. Sometimes people are taking things from you that you don't even know. Sometimes it's just your energy. So you need to be holding yourself accountable so you can know all that comes from and with who you are as a person, what you're saying and doing out here in the world. If not, then you'd be surprised what people will be able to gain or take from you, or what you will lose in the process of not being aware of who you are as a person. So you gotta stay aware. You gotta make sure you're taking accountability where it's needed. It's not your fault for everything. It's your fault for everything that you're saying and doing. It's up to you. You take responsibility. If not, who's gonna do it? No one. Remember that. You have to get up, get at it, get to it for self. Because if not, no one's gonna do it for you. Not a soul. When are you going to take responsibility? When are you going to take responsibility? Ask yourself. It should be today. It should have been yesterday, but if it wasn't, do it right now. Take responsibility for who you are. Take responsibility for the things that you're doing. Take responsibility for what you see in the future for yourself. You feel like you're going to be at this place, take responsibility for it. Pay attention to all that's necessary to get it done. Don't think somebody's going to come give it to you. It's not going to fall out of the sky. It's not going to just appear in a bag like a gift or wrapped up in a present. You got to be putting that work in. So by the time that present does get here, you already be looking to the thing past it. It'll be like, oh man, this is just a little quick little thing to get me right, because I already know what I'm looking towards. Continue to push yourself. Continue to set higher goals for yourself. Know that you can reach the ones that you're setting for yourself, so you continue to push yourself farther, and then have people around you reinstill those things within you. Make sure you're speaking the things that you want to do into existence. Make sure you're telling the people around you, like, nah, this is going to happen. This is what I'm going to make happen. So they hold you to it, and you're holding yourself to it. So they don't have to take accountability. They don't have to take responsibility. You already have. So it's time to make those things happen. If you're not doing that, what are you really doing? Do you know? Maybe you need to get something about it. Get up, get at it, get to it with no fear, no worries, no apologies. Know that. Why do you need to be accountable? Why do you need to be accountable? I mean, for no other reason than to proceed and progress to the life that you see for yourself and others around you. I mean, just to be happy every day. You want to be happy every day? Hold yourself accountable for what you're doing. You want to be happy every day? Make sure you're being responsible for yourself. Make sure you're being responsible for the things that you have said, the things that you have done. If not, somebody's definitely going to be doing something on behalf of you, and it's not going to be what you want. It's not going to be what you need. It's definitely not going to be the thing helping push you forward. Yeah, people assist a little bit, but trust and believe. If they don't see you or feel like you putting in that work for yourself, that help will come few and far between. So you want to make sure you're getting up, getting at it, getting to it for you. Because if not, as I said, I'm going to keep repeating it, nobody's going to do it for you. Accountability and responsibility. Two things a dope soul needs to stay close to. Make sure you're holding yourself accountable, and make sure you're being responsible. Because no one will do those things for you. You have to do them for self. Especially if you are a person that sees yourself doing anything, being any kind of great, being any kind of successful. It comes with holding yourself accountable and being responsible. Know that. Be fearless, be relentless, be limitless on the journey throughout life. And know that if you're holding yourself accountable and being responsible, nobody can stop you from doing anything. Especially when you're telling yourself. Tell yourself nobody can stop you. Tell yourself you're going to get it done. Tell yourself you're going to make it happen. When you're doing those things, trust and believe, nothing can stand in the way. Of course, you're going to have things come into play, but you can get past them. You can get past it. Tell yourself that. Look in the mirror and say, man, ain't nothing coming in the way. Nothing's going to come in the way of me getting it done. Not a thing. So I tell myself every day, get up, look myself in the mirror right before I'm brushing my teeth, like, look, Phly, get up, get at it, get to it. No fear, no worries, no apologies. What am I responsible for? What I need to be accountable for? All right, get those things done. Send the message out. Make sure your team is right. Make sure the things that you say you're supposed to do today get done. Make sure the people that you said you're going to link with or talk to or whatever, have that conversation. If not, hold yourself accountable for it and do whatever you need to. It doesn't take sorries. It doesn't take apologies. It takes holding yourself accountable. It takes being responsible. You need to do those things. Let's make it happen, people. Let's get up. Let's get at it. Let's get to it. No fear, no worries, no apologies. So, how do you need to hold yourself accountable? However you feel like you need to. That is up to you. It's not up to anyone else. No one can tell you what you're responsible for. You have to tell yourself. I mean, of course, people have kids and things like that. So, that stuff is mandatory. Come on now. Take care of your kids. Be responsible for your kids. We shouldn't have to tell you that. But, the things in your life that nobody can speak for you. Like, it's not always, somebody should have to tell you to go to work or tell you to do these things, tell you to clean up. Those are things that should be instilled within you. You know why you want to get done what you want to get done. You know why you want to do whatever it is that you want to make happen. So if that's the case, hold yourself accountable. How do you need to do that? Plan it out. Open your mind to figuring out what it's actually going to take. Not how you feel about it, not what someone's going to do about it, not what help someone's going to offer you. What are you going to do about it? How are you going to hold yourself accountable? Tell yourself that. Write down the things that you feel like you need to be accountable and responsible for, and then write out the things that you feel like you need to do to get those things done. I'm not the person that writes all the time, but hey, if it needs to happen, it needs to happen. Whatever you got to get done to proceed and progress to the life you see for yourself, make that happen. And stay within character. You don't have to go out of your character. Always be you. Never apologize for being that person, but make sure you're learning that person so you can know that person in order to be that person. Never apologize for being dope. Dope yourself, people. Come on, get up, get at it, get to it. Be accountable, be responsible. No fear, no worries, no apologies. You know what it is. It's Lord Phly getting to you and telling you that. So, I believe I went through all the questions of the topic today. The who, the what, the where, the when, the why, and the hows of being accountable and being responsible. Just as you need to have the who, what, when, where, why, and hows of being yourself. Know that. Know the who, what, when, where, why, and hows of you.